Oh, the Ether Channeler. What are you going to bounce? They bounced the Innkeeper's talent? Really? Alright, put a counter again on you, put a counter on you. And swing in for lethal. Alright, we got a lot of damage on board. We'll see if we can keep it that way. Alright. And they're damn. And they swing in. What do you suppose they're trying to do? Yeah. Alright, good stuff. Didn't need the Ouroboros at the end there. Alright, we are back. I am AverageZen, your host of AverageZen Presents, streaming live to you from AverageZen Presents on Twitch, or perhaps you're watching at AverageZen on YouTube at a later date. This is fine. All are welcome. Bring it in, Zen community. Big group hugs all around. Can you feel it? Can you feel the love? I feel the love. We are under the weather, health-wise. Oh, thank you, Terrence. It's good to be back. Yeah. So if we sound funny, I apologize. Also, if we're acting funny, also I apologize. Cold medicine. Let's jump into our deck for the day, but before we do that, if you haven't already, give us a like, subscribe, use the comments, the follows, all that good stuff helps out. It helps out the channel, and it does very much mean a lot to us over here, putting this show together every week. And it's a labor of love. So please show some love back if you feel like it. Let's talk about it. Zimone, Paradox Sculptor, Brawl Friday. We are heading into Arena to play the Zimone. Again, this is like our third attempt to build a really good Zimone deck. I think this is probably the best that I've gotten it so far. And we are going to put it to the test, man. What do we got? What makes Zimone so special? Well, she's a 1/4 for 4. Human wizard at the beginning of combat on your turn. Put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures you control, which is fine. But we're really in it for the second ability. Pay Simic, tap, double the number of each kind of counter on up to 2 target creatures and or artifacts you control. So what artifacts, you say? Well, Darksteel Reactor, indestructible. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a charge counter on this artifact. When this artifact has 20 or more charge counters on it, you win the game. Magistrate Scepter. 4. Tap. Put a charge counter on this artifact. Remove 3 charge counters from this artifact. Take an extra turn after this one. So, our goal here is to generate a lot of mana, make a bunch of really big creatures and win, or, failing that, find one of these artifacts, payoffs, that get counters on it, like Ancient Cornucopia, and put a bunch of counters on that and win. Along the way, we can proliferate with cards like Thrumming Bird, or perhaps, where is the guy at? Azuri, Stalker of the Spheres. I like Dreamtide Whale here. Players in Commander and Brawl draw a lot of cards. That means they play a lot of spells, so that means we can proliferate. We have a few planeswalkers in order to help us out here, like Tamio and Nissa. They also benefit from proliferation, as the Atraxa players in the house know. And we've got some, of course, recursion, regrowth, unnatural restoration. The Innkeeper's Talent makes an appearance, double up those counters, and the usual blue suite of removal, since we don't have much access to that. If you want the full deck list, you can always check out our video description below on YouTube, and you'll see a Mox Field or Arch deck link there, probably both. Yeah, let's jump into the games and see how we're doing. I had to uninstall MtGA. It was not working. So Streamlabs, or I should say Twitch, rather, overlay at the moment is disabled. I'm going to try to find a replacement for that that's not on MtGA. If you know any good ones that don't infect your computer with a virus, then please let me know in the comments or in chat. Alright, we have some cards here that are pretty good. Up against Loot, Exuberant Explorer. They're going to try to play a bunch of lands and then use Loot's ability to get free stuff. It's got to be a creature, though. But they can play an additional land each turn, which means they're going to be ramping hard. Which makes me happy that, at the very least. Oh, we just drew an incubation druid. Okay. Well, if I was going to say at the very least we have a counter spell in hand. But I don't think we need it. Alright. Let's go incubation druid. And that sets us up nicely for an evolution witness next turn. Or, hear me out, we go Simic Ascendancy. Oh, Crater Hoof already, huh? Alright, let's go Simic Ascendancy. And no attacks will hold up the counter spell. Alright, let's cultivate so that they don't get to do that, because that equals free creatures for them, and we want to jump ahead. Alright, excellent, excellent. Let's go ahead and cast Zimone. Put a counter on you and you. That will seed Simic Ascendancy, no attacks, and then destroy the Arcane Signet. Proliferate. Nice. Very nice. Oh, we're doing it. We're doing it, Peter. Bangarang. Well, they get to play more additional lands each turn. So up to 3 lands this turn. There's Bristly Bill. Alright, well, let's go Llanowar Elf, Tikethul, and I believe the answer is put a counter on a U and a counter on a U. No attacks. And then we're going to hold up Zimone's ability. And or Tikethul's ability. They have summoned the Titan. What did we get? What did we get? Tribute to the World Tree. Cool. Alright. We will double you and double you. Sylvan Scavenging looks good. Evolution Witness also looks good. Let's go ahead and pay for doubling the counters there, and actually, hold on. No, first, put a counter there and a counter there. All right, now we can attack in and see if they block. They do indeed. How fortuitous. Alright, let's make a 3-3. Nice. We're doing it. We're doing it. Sylvan Scavenging. Zimone, you're doubling so many counters. And the Simic Ascendancy is a real clock at this point, but I don't think we need it. I really don't think we need it because we have Crater Hoof. Yay! We had so many win conditions there. That was fun. That was probably the best we've ever gotten Zimone on record. on this show. That was probably it right there. We'll see if we can do better. I think we can. We may have cracked it. I don't want to jinx it. We may have cracked it. Mono green, not somewhat easier matchup for us, actually, because they don't have as much removal. So we'll see if we hit a snag up against a more removal-heavy opponent. Venat could certainly be that. We love playing Venat, Heart of Heidelin. They're going to be able to do nifty things like draw cards every time they cast a legendary spell, and then if they pay 7, tap it, they can exile and target non-land permanent, and then put +1/+1 counters on stuff. When it flips, it becomes indestructible, and then the thing becomes indestructible. And they get to draw a card, maybe if it's legendary. It's crazy. So much card draw, so much indestructible, and removal all in one card. We could be up against it here, folks. We do have a bird, and a mana drain, and a cyclonic rift. And cyclonic rift doesn't care about indestructible. Alright, so we need what? A green-blue shockland. And hope they don't bolt the bird. Bloated Contaminator looks good. We're actually not after the toxic win here. If it just happens, then that's fine. We're more interested in just proliferating our other counters. Arcane Signet? Yeah, we'll let that pass. I don't want to make him really upset. Now, Skrelv, on the other hand, no, we're gonna have to copy that. Or mana drain that. That's fine. Oh, Elvish Archdruid. Oh, well, but let's go ahead and play our commander. Now the bird has bite. Alright then. Well, here's a bloated contaminator. And I guess we'll attack in with Zimone. Oh, we gotta give him +1/+0, huh? That seems like a good plan. Oh, and the Esper Sentinel. Well, you know, let's do this and this. We will attack in with the 6/6 and see what they do. Do they double block? No, they do not. All right, we will indeed proliferate. And cast ourselves a Sylvan Scavenging. Yes, make the raccoon. Trash Panda is where it's at. Baird is going to tax our tax. Which we have not hit several land drops now, so that might be relevant. Oh, hey, we did hit a land drop. That's good. Let's go ahead. Hear me out. Put a counter there and a counter there. Attack. That is fine. We'll pay here and her. All right, they block the 4/4. All right, got them down to 4. We will proliferate everything, and that's going to mean they need to definitely board wipe here. Oh, there goes our guy. They did find the mana to exile the bloated contaminator, but I don't think it matters. No blocks. Well, it might matter if we can't find a land to be able to pay to attack. I mean, all of our guys are greater than 4 damage, though, so we just need to swing in with 3. So that's 3 mana, which we conveniently have. Yes! Yes, all we had to do was put a counter on the bird and the raccoon, and then we could full swing. Good game, good game. Alright, Zimone, 2 for 2. Good showing. Up against mono white. Heidelin, Venat is really good. I had a fun time with our build of Venat. Easily one of my favorite mono white commanders. Alright, up against Danitha, new Benalia's Light. Like a boss with that sword there. And the beautiful, beautiful stained glass window treatment there. Once during each of your turns, you may cast an aura or equipment spell from your graveyard. Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink, 2/2. Alright then. Oh, we got no green. We got no green. No. Okay, this is better. The Dreamtide Whale here is pretty good. I like a Farseek. Oh, they're going to get some rampant growth going themselves. Alright, Island, Farseek. Well, let's get ourselves a Hedge Maze. Experimental Augury, I like it. It's a Proliferate card. Yeah, attack in for 1. Alright, ramp it. Cultivate it. Alright, they have ramped pretty good. They have ramped pretty good. I think that speaks to me. No, we can't do that. Let's just attack in for 1 and pass the turn. We'll hold up the Experimental Augury and Mana Drain. And let's just Mana Drain that. They ramped so far ahead, we have to Mana Drain that in order to catch back up. Colossus Hammer, oh my. Yeah, oh my, no. Alright, let's grab ourselves a Shockland. Pay to life. Zimone. Tamiyo. Can we do... No. Yeah, we can. Okay, good. Full send Tamiyo. Alright, tap the Arcane Signet. Alright, now we have some good targets to proliferate with our Experimental Augury as well as Dreamtide Whale. There's Danitha. Alright, I do not think we're out of line here blowing up the Colossus Hammer. Alright, then... Oh, we should have done the Dreamtide Whale first. Sequencing's in. Sequencing. My goodness. All right, they have protection. Heroic intervention, huh? All right, then. Well, let's do this. No attacks. Sigarda's Aid. Colossus Hammer. All right, they have a 12/12. Trample, Vigilance, Lifelink. I guess we get rid of the Elvis Mystic. No, I did that wrong. I did that completely wrong. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I think we're dead now. Divine Reckoning. Flashback. They just gotta wipe the board again. It makes no sense what we're doing at this point. We just have to find removal. That is removal. Alright, get rid of the Colossus Hammer. I realize they can just bring it back. There's no reason for us to keep playing. I mean, the turn 1 Colossus Hammer with Danitha. Absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. And then they found multiple ways to bring it back every turn, and we had no exile effect. Good job. We did what we could. Yeah, them finding the Colossus Hammer, that was just the doom of us right there. It'd be one thing if we could exile it, but we had nothing for that. And then, oh yeah, and then they had the heroic intervention the one time we needed them to absolutely not have protection. All right, sickening. Well, let's try it again. All right, get ourselves our shock land. Yep. This Elvis Mystic keeps showing up in every hand, dude. I don't hate it, but it seems weird. Seems weird. Alright, up against Ayula, Queen of Bears. Whenever another bear you control enters, choose one. Counters on bears or fight. Alright then. Alright, get our damage in. Let's do it. They don't have any other permanents. One plus the greatest mana value among other permanents you control. That's just a land, right? So 1 mana value. Yeah, I've tried. I've never found a deck where In Search of Greatness was actually a good card. Let me know what you think in the comments. Where does it pay off? I don't. You have to build around it, I think, and it's hard to do in Commander. Oh, okay. We have elves. All right, cool. Let's go green. Untap that. Tap that for a blue. Double all of our counters on you and you. Put a counter on you and you. Good luck fighting us now. Oh, they have another bear? Oh, is it all changelings? Is that what we're up against? Mother bear. Are you serious, dude? All right, then. Here's what I'm thinking. Let's go counter on you and counter on you. Let's get Elvish Archdruid back in our hand. No attacks. Right, Carnivorous, get rid of you. Proliferate. Play our land for turn. Yep, Hedge Maze looks good. Yeah, I like Heroic Intervention. Hey, we're doing things. Gore Claw. Oh no, it's another bear. They have bear removal on a stick. Wonderful. Alright, tap this for a green. Tap this. And now we cast Unnatural Restoration on Evolution Witness. Proliferate. And now, put a counter on you. Put a counter on you. No attacks. It's a patchwork banner. Do they have more bears in hand? That's the question. Oh, it's our turn? Okay then. Well, we'll double the counters on you and double the counters on you. Oh, this is excellent. This is excellent. So, we play Sting. We equip Sting. We tap. You for a green. You for a blue. Oh, I didn't do that right. Whoops. That's alright. Because now we can go you, W, and double U. Alright, and that leaves us with a mana floating. Alright, put a counter on you, put a counter on you. No attacks in the turn, and now we can hold up Heroic Intervention or use, oh, they have a bear Rhino 9/9. All right, we have done, oh, and we have Unstoppable Plan. What? All right, then. We have an Unstoppable Plan. This is excellent. And we have beaten the average bears. You gotta be, you gotta be Yogi Bear for that. You gotta be smarter than the average bear to beat Diona. She's a wizard. She's a wizard. Good game. Thank you, Therogen. Good game. We're 3 for 3, Therogen, with Zimone. This has never happened before in the history of Magic the Gathering Brawl. I'm almost certain. Tanuk to Steadfast second. Oh, mono red commander. Uh-oh. Other creatures you control have haste. Artifact cards and red creature cards in your hand have warp. I'm sure that won't I'm sure that won't lead to anything. Absolutely broken. All right. Well, let's Prismatic Vista and get ourselves a blue mana. Relatively start. RNG is going to hit hard soon, Terrigen says. Yep. I wouldn't be surprised if we got absolutely just busted down here in a second. No, don't kill our thrumming bird. What? Okay, they just wanted to make a treasure token. I'm kind of glad they didn't play their commander there. I was Alright, so we have Enduring Vitality, which means we do not attack because we can use the Thrumming Bird to cast Wash Away. Alright, it does not appear that they are planning on casting their commander. Well, that stinks. Okay. It looks like we are about to get completely blown out. Krinko Mob Boss coming down and just blasting us with their warped version of Impact Trimmers. Okay, what do we need here? What do we need? We have 6 mana available, in theory. So we pay 4. Put a counter on you, put a counter on you. No attacks. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, at least we can wash away that. Awesome. That's 12 tokens. That is a lot of tokens. Well, we're pretty much dead. Just, you know, good job playing Krinko, I guess. We need a Cyclonic Rift here, and that is about it. That's the only, or a River's Rebuke. Yeah, you were right, Terrigen. RNG Bat came to destroy us. Look at this. All right. Good job playing goblins. What, do you want a medal? Alright, let's hope this is not a trend of this super aggro matchups from now here on out. Derevi, Imperial Tactician. This is the one that gets around commander tax, right? Yep. Costs 4 mana, always, to put it into the battlefield. Oh, where's our blue? I guess it doesn't matter. We have Paradise Druid. Oh, and we can Thirsting Roots. That's actually good. Oh, take her easy, Terrigen. I hope you have a good day, man. Thanks for coming in. Paradise Druid, check. Oh, we get Innkeeper's Talent and Doubling Season? Ooh, spicy. Speaking of spicy, I need some spicy food right now. Oh, my sinuses. Attack in with a 0-3 out of principle. Just on principle. Alright, get ourselves a green-blue. Oh, we have Ouroboros now, too. No, 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 no. Oh, man. Okay, well, at least... I thought I hit a blue Manosaurus, but we hit 2 green. It's fine. This is fine. What are we holding up exactly, I wonder? I really want him to tap out so we can hit the Ouroboros next turn. Then again, maybe we go doubling season. They are leaving mana up. Okay, never mind. They're not leaving mana up. Alright, I think we're good. I think we are good. Let's go. Ouroboros. Unable to scream. Oh. I should have known better. We should have put it on OG, the Exquisite Blade, the Unable to Scream. Of course, they had a blank spell. Heuristic Study, huh? All right then. Well, how about witness protection on you? Decline. You can have the card. Auto pay. That's fine. Put the counter on you. Put a counter on you. And you. All right, next turn, doubling season. And maybe we have ourselves a good threat then. Oh, the Ether Channeler. What are you going to bounce? They bounced the Innkeeper's Talent? Really? Really? Well. I guess we cast River's Rebuke. They have to counter that, right? Alright, put a counter on you, put a counter on you. And swing in for lethal. All right, we got a lot of damage on board. We'll see if we can keep it that way. Are you serious, dude? All right. And they're damn. And they swing in. And they swing in. What do you suppose they're trying to do? Yeah. All right, good stuff. Didn't need the Ouroboros at the end there. Good game. Let's see if we can do it again. Back from the edge of destruction. We definitely misplayed a few times there, but I think we made up for it in the end with just raw power. More power. All right, up against Gornog the Red Reaper. I don't think I've had the pleasure. We'll find out what this is about. He's a Minotaur warrior. Oh, I see. This is cowards can't block warriors. Haste 2/3. Whenever one or more warriors you control attack a player, target creature that player controls becomes a coward. Attacking warriors you control get +X/+O, where X is the number of cowards your opponents control. Okay. Well, we'll see what we can do about that. Let's start out with a hedge maze. All right, Bird's Paradise looks okay. The Scamp. All right, let's go Farseek and grab ourselves a breeding pool. Mayhem Patrol. All right, Windswept Heath. Crack that. We'll grab ourselves a Forest. Let's go Bloom Tinder, Bird of Paradise, and that looks good. Hey, there's a Gornog. Who's a coward? The bird? The bird is a coward? I can see that. No blocks. Are you gonna... Oh, they're blowing up our Bloom Tinder? Okay, then. Well, I don't feel bad at all about this, then. The swashbuckler extraordinaire, making tokens. Nefcrop Entangler. Oh no. All right, cool. Let's go. Vivian Reed. Well, plus on Vivian Reed. Oh, I like the Dreamtide Whale here. Anip. Man, they are just doing a whole bunch of stuff here. Cool. I mean, we definitely blocked there. Vivian's down. That's okay, though, because we're going to go Dreamtide Whale, Thrumming Bird, and Proliferate. Put a counter on you, put a counter on you, and no attacks. Are you serious, dude? No, you're not stealing our stuff. Goodbye. You're not stealing our stuff. Goodbye. Goodbye. Why? Even up against mono red, why does everyone insist on stealing cards from your opponents? You don't have to build this way, folks. You don't. You can actually build a functioning deck without using your opponent's cards. Speaking of which, Smeagol, helpful guide, is going to ensure that we never hit a land ever, ever, ever after it comes down. Because at the beginning of your end step, if a creature died under your control this turn, which it certainly will, whenever the ring tempts you, whenever the ring tempts you, target opponent reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal a land card. Put that card on the battlefield tapped under your control and the rest in their graveyards. So unless we have like land on top of land, then we're never going to hit a land drop. Which means witness protection is absolutely golden here. And I'm very loath to get rid of it, even with no green in our hand. Okay. All right, well, we're trying this. It may not work out very well at all. We don't have any ramp. We don't have any green sources. What we do have is a way to stop Smeagol, at least temporarily. All right, Ancient Tomb, let's go. Yeah, okay. Okay, we found a green source. That is good. And they cast Smeagol. And we will cast Witness Protection on Smeagol. And how about a Basking Brood Scale? Yeah, you gotta get rid of that. And they do. And it's exiled. That is fine. Let's go doubling season. Oh, I guess they're probably going to look for enchantment removal. Oh, okay. Well, we're doing what we can here, folks. We're doing what we can, which is not much. All right, well, we block. They did not boast the Blood Sky Cider. Okay, they did now, okay. Well, whatever it is that they're going to grab, we're going to need to counter it. So I guess we need to leave up 3 mana next turn. Okay, any day now. They found the card they wanted. Good stuff. Oh, we found a Prismatic Vista, so now we have double green at least. That's good. All right, well, in that case, let's go tap you, and you for a Sylvan Scavenging, or then cast Zimone. And they immediately go to hand, which means they have removal. Wonderful. Okay. And they're just going to be able to keep on searching up for removal every single turn until we can find a way to deal with that Blood Sky Sire. Yeah, well, it's better than getting our lands taken away from us constantly. That is the alternative. That is the reason why we kept this hand, is because we had the witness protection to put on Smeagol. But so far, things kind of playing out a little clunky, and our opponent, they're having the ability to get whatever they need every single turn until we can deal. Is kind of throwing things for a little bit of a loop. All right, cool. All right, nice. We have blockers for the Blood Sky Sire now. That is what we needed. Oh, yes, son. Yes. Oh, we going to attack? Well, we will definitely block. Okay, I love this for us. Let's go ahead. And we will go you there. And you there. Attack. And I think attack? No attacks there. Will they block? Probably. All right, here's what I'm thinking. We pass the turn. And now we have the repulsive mutation to counter whatever board wipe it is they just grabbed. This could come down to it. We have to do this correctly. The last time I tried to cast Repulsive Mutation, it did not work because I didn't know what I was doing. So this time, we're going to do it a little bit different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seems good. We're going to put counters there and counter you there. Wait, no, I can't do that. We got to undo, pay 4. All right, excellent. Ooh, I think we did it. I don't want to get too happy yet. They could surprise us here with the last 2 mana. Never celebrate. They'll take it away from you. I think that was in the Joy Luck Club. Maybe that was a John Leguizamo comedy special stand-up. This certainly seems like Assault Rope. Dr. Roxo. Point of note, you are playing Smeagol Helpful Guide and planning on stealing all of our land drops. I don't think this is too salty for us to counter your damnation. Also, they had their pick of the cards for the past 3 turns with that Sky Sire, or Blood Sire. So we have really, I think, shown that this is probably the best version of Zimone Paradox Sculptor Brawl that we have put together so far, to be able to stand up to this. And we put up a pretty impressive record today. I'm proud of Zimone. For once, I am proud of Zimone. You did a great job, Zimone. And now, we win. Because we will proliferate so hard. I mean, they might have a fog. I doubt it, though. I doubt it. Dr. Roxo, you've got a carnivorous canopy to destroy your stone of epoch. Erec. Good game. That's going to do it, man. I enjoyed this version of Zimone. I think we finally found a winner. I hope you do too. As always, love one another. Be cool. Don't be a jerk. Have fun playing Magic the Gathering, and we'll see you next week.